All right, we're getting started here. Let's see what they got. Oh boy. Take a shot for musical performances if you're playing a drinking game. I don't know how I need to adjust the volume for this. Just turns into a choir. Padding, 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 padding. Padding, padding, padding. Okay, I was wondering if this is gonna be for a new Assassin's Creed game, but it looks like all the clips they're showing right now are from older ones. The only Assassin's Creed game I played all the way through was 4. And that was because the boat mechanic was really good. I played a little bit of Odyssey for a Twitch bounty. And that was the day that YouTube went down. So, whew, I had a huge influx of viewers that day. I tried to I wanted to get into the Assassin's Creed series as well. Like I tried to play through 1, but one has not aged well. I am a sucker for symphonic and orchestrated music. Could you control a bald eagle in Assassin's Creed 3? No, okay. Because I think it was Assassin's Creed Origin where you can control the hawk. Oh, you could, okay. Or no, wait, in Origin you could, in 3 you couldn't? Oh, there was one segment where you did, okay. There we go, this is the Assassin's Creed I know. Teaming up with Blackbeard to try and take down these Templars. We have a crew of sturdy men here on the Jackdaw. Four was so good. Even like the bits where you're like walking around at Abstergo, I like those parts too. Because that also kind of gave you a little bit more in-depth on like the Templars and whatnot. It also kind of gave you a little bit of a backstory as well in the first 3 Assassin's Creed games. At least in terms of what Desmond was doing. Not really in terms of like, you know, not really in terms of Altair, Ezio, or Connor. I forgot what I remember Unity was France. I don't remember which one the one in England was. Syndicate was the one in England, okay. And then there was Origins, and the most recent one was Odyssey. I would laugh so hard if they finished this up and they didn't have an Assassin's Creed game to announce. Or better yet, a free-to-play mobile tie-in. I wonder, like, if any, Bethesda's was bad, but I don't think anything will beat Microsoft's initial conference when they announced the Xbox One. Or a card game. Yeah, that's true. They could announce a card game. Oh, they're doing a worldwide tour. They're doing two West Coast United States locations and no East Coast United States locations. Assassin's Creed Rabbids crossover.
What you just saw was only a glimpse of the Assassin's Creed Symphony Tour.
Hi, we're not on stage so that way they can clear off all the chairs and nobody will notice.
Live orchestra and choir playing the iconic themes from Assassin's Creed while you relive some of the most memorable moments from over a decade of Assassin's Creed in an
Turn this up a little bit.
Experience. Check out acsymphony.com to learn more.
I mean, excellent music, great performances, goosebumps. If you like those things, I think those shows are going to be for you. But, of course, there's one show that we all came here to see, the Ubisoft E3 conference, and it's just about to start here from the Orpheum Theater in Los Angeles. Now the house is packed, and to give you folks at home an idea of what that feels like, can I please hear the balcony people make some noise?
There's one show we're all here to see today. That's right, the LA Dodgers are playing at Dodger Stadium just down the road here.
If you please, I'd like to do the same for the people sitting on the ground floor.
I'm technically on the second floor. Does this count as balcony or ground floor?
Well, the excitement is here, folks. We hope you're feeling the same way there. From everyone at Ubisoft, all
the Dodgers are actually in San Francisco.
Enjoy the show.
Huh. Is there an LA-based, Is there an LA-based baseball team? Oakland A's probably wouldn't be it. Oh, the Angels, okay. I thought they were Anaheim. Cool, yeah, all right, great. Good job to the motion graphics guy. Skull and Bones?
London. Greatest city in the world.
Or, this looks like Watch Dogs.
Well, used to be. Now it's a right mess. The government's fucked off. Extremists are grabbing power. Organised crime slicing up the boroughs. The war dogs are out. And freedom's a bloody joke. But this ain't their London.
Or...
this is our London.
No.
And there's a new power growing.
Yep, Watch Dogs.
Together, we're building a resistance. One recruit at a time.
What's my favourite operative up to this evening? And no, I never say that to the others.
Scouting talent, Bagley. So gob shut, eyes peeled, yeah?
I have no eyes.
I'd like to remind everybody of the initial Watch Dogs E3 press conference, so whatever the graphics look like here, don't trust them.
Bloody drones are everywhere, kicking our fucking teeth in lately.
Then I recommend you recruit someone who can deal with drones.
Brilliant, never would have thought of that.
Find a recruit that can help against militarized drones.
You're clear. Sod off.
All right, easy. I'm complying.
Plus 200% melee damage, minus 200% melee resist.
Drone expert, Raj, not a shit kicker. File that one away for later.
So remember, you're only looking- may die randomly? Remember, you're looking for people in glowing pants.
Mercenaries patrolling the street.
Get the fuck over here. Me?
Well now.
Jimmy Shaw. No formal engineering training, but he has several mischief charges for hijacking Albion drones.
Hold still. Fuck you, man. You got no right.
Fucking hell. We find our drone expert and he's about to get himself nicked. I'm dead set. Get out of here.
Boom, boom, boom! Boom!
Best not to escalate if you don't... Oh, just ignore me.
Critically injured. Do you resist?
Not today.
Wait, how does invisibility work?
Autodrive now disabled.
Several chase drones are converging on your position.
No shit. What were you planning to tell me about the bloody checkpoint?
Oh, there's a checkpoint.
I like the AI.
Move!
Woo!
Fuck. We lost Ian. He's gone.
Ooh. F to pay respects, guys. That's interesting. You basically have an entire army at your disposal.
Lovely evening, isn't it?
I used to feed the birds here. Now they're all bloody machines.
Get used to it. In the long march of progress, everything dies eventually.
Eventually, even you, Bagley, I'm sure.
Now, there's my Helen. Speaking of death, you'll never guess what just happened to Ian.
Oh, for God's sake, Bagley, a little respect.
Then let's finish what he started. He was working on a new recruit, a drone expert.
That's promising.
Can I say just how much I love the fact that you can play as an old woman?
Before Ian was killed. I should be able to predict his next move from that data. Unfortunately, his records are locked up tighter than your compression stockings.
Are they now?
But this case should be handled by the Met.
Albion's even taken over Scotland Yard. Complicates matters. And there's my way in. Hello, darling.
Man alive. Ah, there's an alien facehugger in here! It laid eggs in John!
Time to go. They'll be on to me.
Oh, I love her.
Sleep tight.
The files you stole indicate that Jimmy's gone to Camden Market.
Let's get someone over there, Bagley. Chop, chop.
Oh. It's not all just like it's not all young whippersnappers anymore.
Always. But this recruit better be worth all the trouble.
According to the Scotland Yard records, Jimmy's sister was killed by Clan Kelly. We at Camden Market.
Camden Black Market, you mean?
Sorry,
Yes,
quality was
the
bad.
Kellys are rumoured to run all sorts of illicit goods out of the old stables. Some with fingers and toes.
They're alone. He's in big trouble.
The Kellys have this place on full
We've seen
lockdown.
2 games so far where you could play as old women. And I absolutely love it.
Idea.
Ah, the Blacklight District. I probably don't want to be walking through there. Endless Summer! Party drone riding!
Now, Naomi, we've already lost one operative, so try not to get killed, or we'll be in the red for the day.
Copy that.
What the hell? Is this a meme? This better be a joke or I'm snapping.
Blarg!
cannabis and fentanyl, together at last through the miracle of genetics.
Yay.
The Kellys are moving loads of weapons out of here. And not your typical back alley shanks. Stables.
Wait, who said is this a meme?
Trafficking. Found Jimmy.
Cheeky shit. Fuck you.
And here we thought he might be in some sort of trouble. So, how are you going to get him out of there?
Lots of hugs and kisses.
Aw, I like this game better now. Oh, that's not a hug at all. I think your kiss was just a punch to the face. I thought she was going for the crotch.
On your position.
On your feet, mate.
Well, wait a minute. Are you dead sick?
Hope you're sharper than you look.
Jesus Christ. Someone help me beat these dead sick pricks.
Oh, a base bag! This would be one of those games where it's like, I'd love to see in a situation where it's like in a conference room with like the big bad guys, and they're like, you know, damn it, how many casualties have there been? 0, sir. He hasn't killed anybody. Where'd you get a baseball in England?
Well,
Cricket ball. It's a cricket ball.
We almost died out there tonight.
Look, thanks for helping me, but I can handle myself.
Right. You think you're better off alone. You think everyone else has given up and there's no one to trust. That's what they want you to think. And that's how they'll take us, one at a time. It doesn't have to be that way. Together, we can change things.
Wait. What happened to that bloke who helped me?
He didn't make it.
Uh-oh.
Fuck it.
Welcome to DedSec, James.
Yeah. Okay, so where do I go to meet the rest of the crew?
You don't need to go anywhere. Look around you. Everyone has a reason to fight, and DedSec is open to anyone.
Anyone?
Welcome to the Resistance.
And then, at the end of this trailer, it turns out that CTOS in Watch Dogs is actually part of Skynet, and then the Terminator comes back in time, and there's Terminator DLC, Terminator everywhere. Watch Dogs Legion. I want to see actual gameplay though, not this pre-scripted stuff that they often do.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm interested. I want to see more. It's not like a guaranteed buy, especially considering the first Watch Dogs game, but I definitely want to see more.
I'm the creative director of Watch Dogs Legion, and for the past few years, the team and I have had the privilege to work on a game and an innovation that we are very proud of. Watch Dogs
He
Legion
doesn't
is
sound
set
very
in London,
sure about that.
one of the greatest cities in the world, and it's had a massive influence on all of our culture for centuries. Today, with Brexit, London's at a turning point. It's hard to predict what the
Oh my God!
for the UK or for the world. But history has proven
They're basing this Watch Dogs game around Brexit.
all of us go together. In our near future, London is facing her downfall. The UK has become a surveillance state, and freedom has been replaced with fear. Armed drones patrol the streets, deportation squads rip people from their homes, and Granddad is using crypto to buy a new kidney on the black market. But Londoners never surrender. Their resilience and determination are inspiration to us all, and they are the heroes.
Granddad's using crypto to buy a kidney on the black market.
In Watch Dogs Legion, your mission is to build a popular resistance to fight back against the emergence of an authoritarian regime. This means you don't just play as one hero, but many. In Watch Dogs Legion,
Our brand new sentences.
And play as anyone. In our game, every Londoner is fully simulated with a persistent life and relationships, and anyone from the entire population can be recruited into your team. Find them, profile them.
What if it got too real and they like all the people in the game are like the names of actual people in London, all of them.
Fully voiced and animated, and they are the stars of your story. Every cinematic in the game will change depending on whether you're playing a former MI5 action hero, a 70-year-old granny you saw feeding pigeons in the park, or anyone in between. However you want to play, whoever you want to be, Watch Dogs Legion lets you be that. You want to make a team of classic British spies? No problem. You want to be a crew of...
Everybody's James Bond!
You want to go hipster,
you just get a team of James Bonds.
Awesome. The women of Bletchley Park? These ladies fucking invented hacking! Play as Anyone is the innovation that transforms a story about freeing London and the world from the grip of tyranny into
I want a team of nothing but James Bonds and old ladies.
Live in each of us. Because being a hero isn't just a job for someone else anymore. It's a job for everyone. So on behalf of the Watch Dogs Legion's team here and around the world, I hope to see you on the booth. Thank you for your time, and welcome to the Resistance.
I thought that pre-order thing was projected on that step.
Ah, London. Had a good run there for a while.
I thought that sign said ID chicks are mandatory.
Bombings.
Ooh, a Canadian embassy being bombed.
Oh, and who could forget the killer robots everywhere? So yeah, that's all gone a bit shit. It's up to us to take our city back. Thing is, we can't do it alone. We need to recruit a resistance. I know what you're thinking. Where do we start? Open your eyes and take a look around. Look here. Look at him. No, not him. Him.
What's wrong with the other guy?
MI5.
Duty never ends.
He can get anywhere and erase anyone. See her?
Very like 60s spy vibe from this music.
She got kicked out of Oxbridge Robotics School for teaching him to reproduce. And that fella over there, proper bellend. Come on, come at me. He'll crack your skull just for looking at him funny.
Slam!
This had better be fucking good.
And allow me to introduce you to the deadliest of the lot.
Just walking down the street with a pistol. Excuse me, dearie.
Like I said, you can recruit anyone, and I mean bloody anyone. Him, her, everyone is a secret weapon. Find them, recruit them, build the resistance.
Everybody has skills.
Let's unfuck this world.
They keep saying the F word. Makes me uncomfortable. I like the pig with the monocle. Okay, I thought the skull that I thought the whole thing with like sort of like that digitized like light sort of holograph thing was like an overall theme for the entire show. So when I saw the skull, I thought they were talking about their new pirate game. Also, pig with a monocle, very nice. Please tell me they're announcing an Always Sunny in Philadelphia game.
My name is Rob McElhenney, and for the past 14 years, I have been making a television show called It's Always Sunny.
Oh, it's the actor from Always Sunny.
But I am here today because I love games, and I wanted to express that love in the only way that I know how, save for playing them, and that is to make a TV show about them. More importantly, the people who create those games and the people who play them. So last year, I called the funniest people that I knew, Charlie Day, Megan Gans, and David Hornsby, all executive producers on Sunny, and we started talking. We realized very early on that if we were going to do this, we wanted to do it right and to be as authentic as possible, because, as you all know, nobody smells bullshit like this particular community. So we did the right thing. We partnered with Ubisoft, and away we went. It has been an incredible experience working with one of the biggest and best game developers in the world to inspire us, because our show takes place in the fictional studio that created the biggest MMORPG in the world, Mythic Quest. And we meet them on the cusp of releasing their biggest expansion yet.
I could trust him for comedy's sake based on Sunny, but I've got a little...
The team of devs as they navigate the challenges of running their game while dealing with the difficulties of modern office life. These people are truly stuck together, yet they grind it out day after day.
Video game-based TV shows.
And at the head of that team is my character, creative director, Ian Grimm. Like most creative directors.
That's good character design, though.
Dedicated to his game. And like most of the creative directors that I've met, he has an ego the size of a city bus. I'm going to get my ass kicked backstage because there's a lot of creative directors here. Joking aside, it is clear that those creative directors and the thousands of people who work on these games put everything that they can into them. They recognize that they have a tremendous opportunity and responsibility, that they must do everything in their power.
How long has Always Sunny been going for?
Nothing short of the best.
It's over, right? Or are they still making it?
That is what the community, you deserve. I promise you that in making this show, we
14 years, wow.
So without further ado, here is a brief look into our upcoming TV series for Apple TV+, Mythic Quest, Raven's Banquet.
What is Mythic Quest? Some may say it's just a video game. When it first debuted,
is there going to be a tie-in game?
As a masterpiece, now played in 20 different countries on 6 continents, it's the biggest massive multiplayer role-playing game of all time. And today, they find themselves on the precipice of their first major expansion, Mythic Quest, Raven's Banquet. And it all falls on the shoulders of one man, creative director Ian Grimm.
When we think about cultural touchstones, we think E.T., Star Wars, Avatar, and yet our industry dwarfs the traditional entertainment business. So when we think about legends, why not think Mythic Quest?
True indeed. And when we think of visionary world-building artists, instead of just Spielberg, Lucas, and Cameron, why not think Grimm?
All right, so very ego-stroking bit here.
Sorry, I gotta stop. What is this?
It's a commercial for the game.
It's a commercial for you.
It's still going.
Shh. Oh my God. This is insane.
I think it's brilliant.
I'm neutral toward it. There's definitely curiosity there, but...
Hey there, my name is Parker Intero Mackay, esports caster for Rainbow Six Siege. There are so many exciting things to come in Year 4. In-game events, map reworks, playlist updates, a roster of 52 unique operators, and of course, a thriving esports scene. Starting tomorrow, you'll be able to enjoy our 13th season, Operation Phantom Sight. This major content update brings 2 new operators to Team Rainbow, Nook and Warden.
I played Siege for a little while. My issue with... I liked the game, but my issue playing it was that I couldn't capture video with it when I was recording it, so I just never touched it again.
Twitch streamers for the Twitch Rivals Celebrity Show Match. But right now...
I do like watching Siege gameplay, though. I've seen, like, Achievement Hunter doing it, and when DreamHack was in Austin one year, I was watching, Siege played there, and that was really fun to watch. So this could be interesting. Seeing a bunch of padding. No, this is content for I think they're adding more content to Siege. Because they just said that there was an update pack coming out. Commissioner Gordon? He's one of the few people in the game that doesn't wear a mask. Ubisoft presents Commissioner Gordon. Colin McKinley as Warden, defender from the U.S. Secret Service. Operation Phantom Sight starts tomorrow. Okay. Commissioner Warden. If I ever get back into playing Siege, I'm calling him that from now on.
Come on. Oh, no! Again?
Yeah, that's what you get when you take on the Brawlhalla Master.
Are they adding Finn and Jake to Brawlhalla?
1v1 me, bro. For real.
Yeah. I'll toast your buns again, sure. Want to choose a different character?
Yeah, I choose me.
Yep, they're being added to Brawlhalla.
Yeah!
What a nuts cast.
Oh, my burrito. Whoa, it's those guys from the game.
So let's see. Between the original cast, Rayman, Shovel Knight, Achievement Hunter, and Adventure Time, they've got a pretty good cast of third-party characters. And Hellboy, yep. Yeah, Mogar and the Mad King are skins for some of the characters in the game.
This place has everything. Ah, did somebody order a combo? Yeah! Woo!
I said Shovel Knight already.
25 million players!
Dude, that's almost 25.5 million.
Oh, snap. Look out!
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
They had to shoehorn that in there.
No, man. Brawlhalla.
Oh. Hey, welcome to Brawlhalla.
This game is...
I guess the Adventure Time pack is available now. Brawlhalla is fun, yeah. I've never gotten around to playing too much of it, but it is a fun game. Ghost Recon?
The only test of a man's worth is battle.
You're a little close, buddy.
When those rounds come screaming past your head, you're gonna learn.
I'm just gonna walk past you, all right? Just ignore me.
Enough to take that victory. We're going to battle with the soldiers that we used to be. Ghosts. And you better believe that they are hungry too. Once upon a time, some of these ghosts, they may have been your friends. And there is brotherhood. But then there is what
this could be the Division.
Needs. These ghosts, they are the past. They still serve the machine that we left behind.
Although considering they're saying Ghost, it's more likely Ghost Recon.
Future. The world needs us.
Both the Division and Ghost Recon are Tom Clancy games.
I'm honored. I'm honored to be here with you tonight. And as you head into battle, with that mean look in your eye, those bad intentions in your mind.
How could he tell what the look in our eye is like? We're wearing masks.
You are the few with the courage to make history. You have the desire to take victory. You will be on a battlefield full of ghosts, but only you have that hunger. That hunger.
For Subway! Ghost Recon Breakpoint, okay.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, I'm John. Good to be here. This is Bam Bam the dog. Thank you for having me.
Why, dog?
Thank you. It's a real honor to be
Dog
here.
cute, yes, but why dog?
I love you too. Right on. This is awesome. This has been really great and exciting, and I'm really honored to be here. I'm enormously proud to be part of the development of this game. It was a pleasure to work with the Ubisoft team. You know, I've had the chance to play some pretty strong.
Was the goal to sell game through dog?
I've played a deputy fighting zombies.
The dog is the streaming service!
Special Forces soldier who lost everything. And now I get to play Cole D. Walker. He's a skilled former special operations soldier with his own sense of responsibility and his own moral code. He knows how things should be run. He loves his brothers, his fellow soldiers, but he is willing to do whatever it takes to complete his mission and take control of Aroa. There is no briefing. There's no backup.
I saw the teleprompter in the back there. It didn't say Aroa.
You will face an entire army. My army. The Wolves. We've got the numbers, we've got the organization, and remember, we trained alongside you. The weaponry of a fully operational special ops detachment. Trust me, there's an unparalleled arsenal of high-tech weapons in Aroa. So if you think you have what it takes,
was it Aroa or Aurora?
Strap on your boots, and you get ready to take on the Wolves, and take on me. See you in Aroa. We'll be waiting.
Is it Aurora? Because I thought I saw in the teleprompter in the back it said Aurora.
Perfect predators. They have the knowledge of their hunting ground, but we have the element of surprise.
At this time of day, at this time of year.
They have the technology, but we have the skills to even the odds.
That flower field looked really weird.
They have an army.
Now you can shoot a man with a drone.
We fight with our brothers and sisters. They are hungry, but we
like the wolf.
Enraged. We are ghosts.
Aurora.
And ghosts
That guy's missing a chunk of his arm. Looks neat. I'm not a big first-person shooter fan. Unless it takes place in an area that's not like... I don't know, I don't like games that are set in realistic settings.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Being a community developer on Ghost Recon Wildlands and Breakpoint has been an incredible journey for me so far. When we first announced the game, you were very excited. And after discussions
they'd announced it already.
I today announce that with our post-launch plan, we will be bringing back our AI teammates for our solo players. With Ghost Recon Breakpoint, we want to go the extra mile with how we engage with you. So I'm pleased to announce a brand new community program that will allow you to express and share your passion. Welcome to Ghost Recon Delta Company. From cosplay to streaming, fan art to forum discussions. However you show your love for Ghost Recon, there is something for you in our 5 different detachments, with lots of content to support you, as well as direct discussions with our studio.
So is it like a community forum?
Ghost Recon Breakpoint website to find out more, and hear from you soon, Delta Ghosts. Thank you very much, everyone.
Does it give you stuff in the game if you submit like fan art and cosplay and whatnot?
Thank you, Laura. Hello, everyone. The Ghost Recon team has always taken great pride from your passion for our games. And that passion is what pushes us to deliver the best Spec Ops experience out there. Behind enemy lines, you will be fighting the most dangerous enemies the Ghosts have ever faced, constantly testing your survival skills. Yes, we can't wait to welcome you in Ghost Recon Breakpoint on October 4th. And one month before that, our beta will be live on September 5th. You can register on our website right now for a chance to participate. Ghost Recon Breakpoint will be
The game looks good, but honestly, hard pass for me.
We've got your back.
No need to be rude.
New content, free updates, and many surprises inspired by our community. Yes, yes, like this one.
Ghost Recon Delta Beta. Okay, not in Watch Dogs, but in Ghost Recon!
Will you survive your breakpoint?
I predicted it for Watch Dogs, but it's in Ghost Recon!
See you all out there. Have a good one.
Screw it! I'm calling it now! Terminator's the new DLC character in Smash! There have been so many Terminator appearances! Alright, time to tune out. Splinter Cell mobile game.
Megan, a dark
relentless and daring agent. She's all in, all out, always. Montaigne, counterterrorism and rescue veteran. His best offense is his defense. Nomad, covert special ops team leader. A ghost on the battlefield. Caveira, highly skilled defending operator. Lightly armed, massively effective. Sam Fisher.
What is your intended audience for this game?
Wolf now hunts with a pack. When chaos strikes.
Because Splinter Cell is always more or less better for the hardcore gaming audience. And mobile is definitely for the more casual.
Lead the elite squad. Pre-register now.
Yeah, doesn't look great. And it seems like a gacha game as well. All right. Here's the big question. Will this be released for Wii U? Because I'm gonna have to buy it at some point to finish my collection of Wii U games.
We're exhausted. I know. But think of everything we've done. It's not for us, or for you, or you. It's for them, the players! We danced, and Silvio and his girlfriend got married. We danced, and our friend Jaden Rodriguez danced for millions, bringing together generations. That's right. We danced, and they set world records. Do you remember Carrie? Yep. Of course we do, because we were with her. That's right. Yes? Dance is why we exist, and I know we're gonna have much more of these moments.
I like how it's like it's been 10 years and these guys are tired of dancing. The guys in the game are tired of dancing.
Just dance is more than just dance. Let's get out there and get ready for what's next.
And here's the part that's gonna be copyright claimed on Medili. You know, for the sake of, just for the sake of the VOD. We'll just go ahead and mute that for now. So far, I'm enjoying the conference. I like the stuff they're adding to Siege, and I can't wait to see how like competitive players implement that into their gameplay. Honestly, I like the Siege esports scene much more than I like actually playing the game. What else did they show? Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla's got a huge roster of characters, so the pretty neat that with the Finn and Jake expansion there. We had to show an Assassin's Creed, but they did show the they had the Symphony. And Watch Dogs Legion, I want to see more of it because I'm still a bit gun shy with them after the initial Watch Dogs game. Dancing without any sound is just creepy. Waiting on the Brawlhalla update. I wonder when they said available now, if they meant that the game was available now, or if that the Finn and Jake thing was available now. Oh yeah, and Terminator. This is E3 Terminator Edition. Is it just me that it's concerning, right? That every major company that's showing a streaming platform happens to be in the same year that Terminator is everywhere? Did EA show off anything Terminator related? It was Xbox who has a streaming service. It was Bethesda who has a streaming service. By this trend, Ubisoft's going to announce a streaming service. Oh my god, so it looks like they're releasing it for Wii, but not Wii U. Ah, it's still going! And Stadia, apparently. Yeah, they're releasing Just Dance for Wii, but not Wii U, it looks like. More people own Wiis. It makes sense. All right, more for a limited time in-game event.
There's an old tale about this village. A samurai came to deliver justice. But darkness clouded her mind. She slaughtered every living soul. And became the spirit of death. Years later, we hunted the samurai in the village. We didn't believe the old tale. Not until a horror came.
A horror?
Spirits hungered for our souls.
For Honor, time to fight the ghosts. For Honor DLC, give up the ghost. She's everywhere.
Be wary. Sakura is the spirit of death. And she's brought a curse that will doom us all.
Shadows of the Hitokiri. Available now until June 27th, so it seems like it's only gonna be lasting for like 2 weeks. They're bringing back Trauma Center! No, it's a horror game. This is a new IP.
There he is. We found him. Take him. I'll cover you.
He's going into stasis.
Contact. Head to the extraction point.
Rainbow Six Quarantine. Huh. Wonder if that means that the rate. Huh. That's interesting. Siege is such a vastly different game that I'm wondering if this is gonna replace Siege.
Hi, I'm Bio Jad, and I'm the lead game designer on the next Rainbow Six game. It's called Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine. I'm part of a new team in Ubisoft Montreal that set out on an exciting new mission. Create a radically redesigned co-op experience built on the foundations of one of the best shooters of this generation. What Siege is to the PvP shooter genre, we will be to PvE co-op.
Is that gonna be directly competing with the Division then?
Quarantine will test your tactical skills and survival instincts, holding you and your operators on the razor's edge. It pulls you together as a squad, facing off against an unknown and devastating parasite. You will risk everything, every time.
Is this a zombie game?
Quarantine. Stay tuned and
Technically infected, but it's a zombie game.
I can't wait to show you more and have a great E3.
All right, more Division stuff.
Is that a f***ing hunter? Yeah!
God, Mom! I'm playing video games!
Hmm.
We will stand united.
I mean, they would have to be announcing an expansion or something.
As creative director at Red Storm Entertainment, there's no greater reward for me.
No new games so far? They showed new games.
Than to see our game
Watch Dogs
come to life, and to see our players, our star players, taking tremendous pride in being a part of the division.
They showed new game.
Yeah. Now, if you haven't had the opportunity to play the Division 2 yet, we would be thrilled to have you join our very passionate community.
And
because
Breakpoint was announced before this, before E3.
Between June 13th and June 16th, the Division 2 will be absolutely
and Just Dance,
100% free for everyone to play.
13th through the 16th, free to play Division 2.
And there's no better time to join us as we're about to release the first of our major content
And a TV show, right?
For our year one journey. A journey beyond Washington, D.C. to save not just a city, but an entire nation.
The Division 2 expansion. The game sprawls all across the entire world. The map is gigantic. When you get into like West Texas, like Texas and westward, there's nothing but desert. I'm assuming they're adding like different like sort of like famous areas. Not really famous areas, but like well-populated areas.
Thank you. Episode 1, coming in July, right around the corner. We deliver to you new main missions and a brand new game experience. So for the first time, we're taking the fight outside the city, and you'll venture deep into the woodlands to spearhead an attack on a presidential compound as you seek to bring a traitor to justice. The National Zoo is the setting of our next mission, where you and your team will hunt down the surviving outcast leader.
We're hunting jellyfish, boys!
This is to our final edition of Episode 1, a place called Kenley College, and it's home to an entirely new gameplay experience. One that will take exploration, investigation, and logic to uncover the fate of a military.
You better be able to toss around that football when that expansion comes out.
Now, Episode 2, coming this fall, we will bring to you the Pentagon.
Whoa. Like the shape?
Fortress.
Dude, I learned all about that in Sesame Street.
And its secrets are about to be thrown out into the open. You must do everything it takes to secure what lies behind the walls of this last castle. But this won't be the greatest danger you face in Episode 2. I'm very excited to tell you that our second raid will be coming this fall, bringing back intense 8-player action. Yeah! Watching you tackle the first raid was awesome, and we cannot wait to see what world records you break this time around. Now, this brings us to our third and final episode of Year 1. What if rebirth was not about bringing the world as we know it back to life, but the opposite? One man holds that power, and humanity itself is at stake. Agents, it's time to engage in a manhunt.
Sarah Connor. Oh man, no, copyright music. I'll just turn it down a lot. Who are we hunting?
We had the training. We fought to protect the weak.
But now, we're taking down the weak.
But training doesn't prepare you to hunt someone you used to call brother. He has left us no other choice. If we don't stop him, there will be nothing left to save.
I can only assume it's a guy from the first game.
Holy shit, what about that? Man.
I'm assuming it's a guy from the first game because they're back in New York.
I can't wait for that.
Where the first game took place.
Okay, one last thing. As you might know, we have been working on a movie. It will be directed by David Leitch, starring Jessica Chastain and Jake Gyllenhaal. Well, today, I'm proud to announce that we will be making the Division movie with Netflix. More to come on that in the future. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I forgot they were making a Division movie. They announced it last year, I think, right?
Hello, everyone. I'm Brenda Panagrossi.
Oh no, 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 no.
Ubisoft has been creating worlds for over 30 years. We have the most diverse library of games.
No, 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 no.
For you to play them. I'm here to announce Ubisoft's new subscription service on PC called Uplay Plus.
Okay. It's not a streaming service. It's a subscription service. There's a difference, because you actually have the games on your PC.
Earliest available access to new games, including the premium editions with all their additional content. And you can enjoy the depth of our PC catalog that includes over 100 games and growing. Uplay Plus will be $14.99 a month. If you sign up today, we'll enable free access for you in September at launch.
Okay, that's not bad. If you're like big into Ubisoft games, it's a good deal if you can't like afford a lot of games. Oh. Yeah, it's Game Pass basically. It's Microsoft. It's the same thing as Microsoft Game Pass. And DLCs as well. Ooh, the original Beyond Good and Evil. Child of Light. Give us a new Rayman game! All right, just for it not being a streaming service, Ubisoft already beat up Bethesda.
Wherever players are, we want to provide access to our games and services. I'm pleased to announce that in 2020, Uplay Plus will be available on Stadia.
Okay. It's available on a streaming service, but it's not its own streaming service.
Stadia games from any device. A special thank you to Phil Harrison and his team. This is the beginning of our partnership.
Wow, there's a Google guy in the audience.
Thank you so much. Have fun playing.
Stadia is the streaming service that I'm assuming launched everybody else's streaming service. Roller derby? Either she's going to die in this trailer or the kid is going to die in this trailer. I'm interested. Slam dunk! Roller champions. I thought it was gonna be a lot more story-driven.
Hello, future champions. My name is Stefan, and I'm a proud member of the Roller Champions team. All right, come on, bring it up. From the get-go, our ambitions with this game were very clear. We wanted to create something new.
Please show some kind of gameplay.
Intangible
Padding!
Players.
Not like padding out the show, but they're wearing padding.
The hype of team play and competition, along with the craziness of high-speed racing. So we started working on Roller Champions, a skill-based team PvP sports game that is as fun to watch as it is to play. A game in which you, the player, can create your own story as you roll up to glory. But right now I know how it looks. We showed you a trailer, then I got on stage starting my little speech. That's all well and good, but when will you ever get to play this?
You know, I was about to say like, oh good, they were gonna, wait, is it out today?
That's right. When we're done here, I want you to head over to Uplay on your PC to download a pre-alpha E3 demo of Roller Champions. Play the heck out of it for the next few days. And when you're done, head to the forums to tell us what you thought. And you know what? We firmly believe that you will be screaming as loudly as our colleagues did when they first got to playtest it back in my... But I can't just leave you with that. So here's a taste of what you should expect once you click that download button. Put your skates on, see you in the arena.
I hope they show a little bit of gameplay here. Oh, they are showing it, good. So it's basically 3v3 roller arena kind of deal. Third person angle, which is interesting for a sports game because usually you kind of have a view of like a lot of the field. Seems like you get points by crossing. It seems like there isn't actually a point system, but rather when, or maybe it is a point system. So it seems like you need to make a full lap around the stadium and then dunk it. Yes, yes, y'all.
So first, I want to say thank you to... Thank you. So first, I want to say thank you to all the Ubisoft teams around the world for your talent and energy. You know, congratulations for another great show.
So their last thing is going to end up being Assassin's Creed then.
Thank you. So I believe video games have a positive impact on all of us and the world around us. At Ubisoft, our intention is to create games that will make you stronger and happier in your life. When you play Ubisoft games, We hope you will spend quality time with family and friends and meet new inspiring people. Learn more about yourself by doing and gain new perspective on the world and help shape it. So to everyone who plays our games, thank you for your love.
Unless maybe this is like sort of like a midway point and they still got a bunch of more games to show. But this seems very final conclusion-esque.
You push us to always do better and go further. So now, I'm very proud to announce a new project from an exceptional team in Quebec City. Please give a warm applause to Marc-Alexis Côté, who is coming to show you a sneak peek of his game.
Square Enix isn't right after this. Square Enix is later tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Awkward man hug.
Hello, everybody. Over the last 10 years, I've had the chance to be part of an incredible team that has always pushed the limits of Assassin's Creed and shown us different periods of our past. But our imagination has always been bound to the reality of the history books. These past 4 years, our minds have lingered on a different aspect of our history, mythology. The stories of the ancient gods and their misadventures have existed through generations of storytellers and audiences and have transformed into tales that we still know and love today.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Now, these stories have shaped our dreams, inspiring us to build something new, something that transcends the limits that we have always set upon ourselves. Today, I am very proud to have the chance to show you a glimpse, to show you a teaser of this brand new game that we've been working on. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, and have a great E3.
When heroes need help,
Okay, it's not Assassin's Creed.
they turn to the gods. When gods need help, they turn to you.
Gods and monsters. I hope we get to see more of that.
Here we are. Hello, everybody. Let this sink in. Let this sink in.
Okay, excuse me, I have whiplash.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great show.
Okay, that was the end of the conference. Now they're doing the Rainbow Six Siege stuff. So, all right, let me pull up the list of games that they showed off there, and I'll give my take on everything. So we didn't get anything on Beyond Good and Evil, and we didn't get anything new for like Rayman, which were really the only two things I was really hoping for there. But we did get quite a few good things. Wait, is it a mobile game? Someone said another mobile game, huh? I hope it's an actual game and not platform not confirmed. Okay. All right, so let me pull up a list of games that they showed off and talk about them. That's the live thread. Here we go. Ubisoft press conference. All right, so what did they show off? They showed off Watch Dogs 3. Like I said before, I'm still a little gun shy after Watch Dogs 1, and I never actually got around to playing Watch Dogs 2. From the looks of it, this takes place in a significantly different area and probably won't have terribly too much to do with the other two games. At least in terms, like, there'll probably be, like, references to them, but, like, it doesn't seem like the other two games are directly influencing this game coming up here. So yeah, that looks so Watch Dogs Legion looks like a lot of fun, especially considering that there's no one main character. I like that aspect of it where you have like a bunch of operatives that you can kind of work with. The one main portion of it seems there probably are going to be like main characters, but the one what is it? Like consistent aspect of it is Bagley, the AI assistant for all the agents of DedSec. We got a trailer for Mythic Quest, which is the show by the Always Sunny in Philadelphia producers, which I trust their judgment considering it's the guys from It's Always Sunny, but you know, there's a large negative rap around video game based TV shows where the central plot of a TV show is games. So that's gonna be interesting. Rainbow Six Siege Clutch Royale trailer, expansion for Rainbow Six Siege. I'm not interested in playing the game so much as I am interested in watching it. So for me, I'm more gonna be looking forward to what the new class is and what the new gameplay mechanics are how they're gonna affect the esports side of things. What else did we get? We got Adventure Time characters in Brawlhalla. I should get Brawlhalla at some point because that game is fun. It's very like Super Smash Bros-esque, but it has a lot of its own like personality to it. So I think that looks pretty good. Ghost Recon Breakpoint, not for me, honestly. I'm not really into like the realistic shooter games in terms of playing them, and Ghost Recon has no sort of like esports quality to it, so I wouldn't really care about watching it either. It's free to play, yeah. Like there's I'm pretty sure like all the characters are like aside from like the main roster of characters, all the downloadable characters have some kind of like transaction to them, and like skins and whatnot. Elite Squad. Oh, that was the mobile game, the Tom Clancy mobile game that I'm assuming, I thought it was just Splinter Cell, but it seems like they pulled from a bunch of different Tom Clancy games. And it's a mobile game, and considering all the different characters in it, seems like it's going to be on a gacha system. So once again, might be fun gameplay, but the fact that it's all, I don't know, it seems better than a card game, and it seems to be on par with, say, like Fire Emblem Heroes, where like the gameplay is there and you can do like the gameplay and whatnot, but it's probably going to be gacha based in terms of like getting characters for Elite Squad. So I don't know. I don't like, I despise the mobile games market entirely, especially like the free to play stuff. I can see why they do that kind of thing, because in order to host games on the iTunes store, or like the iStore or whatever it is, the App Store, you have to pay like a regular fee. But still, as much as I want to justify like it's hard to justify like any sort of like mobile game being good and not like predatory. Like, I don't know, even like I play Pokemon Go a lot, and even that can be pretty predatory at times too, when like you need more what do you call them, hatchers or whatever the things are, incubators for like hatching eggs and whatnot, or if you run into Pokeballs and there aren't a lot of like Pokestops nearby. Yeah, Fire Emblem Heroes, it seems very similar to Fire Emblem Heroes Elite Squad does. But yeah, I don't like free to play anything, honestly, especially in mobile games, because those are usually very predatory. Just Dance 2020, they only said it's coming to Wii. I want to check to see if it is coming to Wii U, because if they just didn't show it on there, then all right. Just Dance worked the best on the Wii, and the reason they're still making it for the Wii is because a lot of people still have Wiis. But I don't really care for Just Dance at all, really. For Honor, Shadows of the Hitakiri. I'm not big into For Honor. Personally, limited time events are... They're not like... I don't like limited time events very much, because it's basically like saying like, you know, you paid for this game, here's content that you're going to have for a little while, and then we're taking it away. Rainbow Six Quarantine. We got a teaser for that one. No game, no hype. Them's the rules. But there was a lot of no game, no hype. It seems interesting. It seems like we're getting back into like the zombie game here, although instead of zombies, it's infected. So we'll see. What else? Division 2 Year 2 first look. Division 2 Episode 3. Not very big into those. Uplay Plus, I'm glad it's more of a Game Pass service and not a streaming service, because we are not there yet with the streaming services. And similar, I definitely like the subscription service a little bit better than the streaming service, but it still plays into that thing that I hate about services like that, where you're basically giving up ownership. Like, you can't get games anymore for yourself. You're licensing them. And $14.99. $14.99 is subjective in terms of how good the price is. It depends on how many Ubisoft games you play and how much of maybe like a particular Ubisoft game you play. And if it's just, honestly, if you're just playing it for one game, you might as well just buy that game. And they didn't show anything on Skull and Bones either. Yeah, there's a lot of projects that they kind of left in the shelf for this E3. And then they revealed Roller Champions, which looks neat. There's an open alpha today. It looks neat. I wonder what the esports sort of scene is going to look like for that. The one thing that I've noticed as a trend just overall throughout every time a company releases a game as an esports game, it never takes off. Ever. Like Siege. Rainbow Six Siege I don't think that was not like marketed as an esports game at all. They have an esports community around it. What was that one battle royale game that like Microsoft really tried to push one year? What happened to that? What was it even called? Like, they try to force it. Like, when they try to force it, it doesn't work. It wasn't Battleborn. It took place in the snow, and in the middle of the trailer, some guy came out and started doing commentary for it. It wasn't The Culling. I don't think it was The Culling. It was not Battleborn. It might have been Darwin Project. And then they showed a teaser for Monsters and Gods, I think it was called. I can't really see much here, but yeah. I can't. This list doesn't have Darwin Project on there, but yeah, it's Gods and Monsters, close enough. One of the two. So kind of hard to tell. They don't have a confirmed platform for it, so that kind of makes me worried if it's going to be like maybe it's like a contracted game that's going to be exclusive to Stadia, or maybe it's going to be a mobile title. Because generally, a trend that I see on the bigger AAA publishers is that if it's, or AAA developers, I should say, is that if it's a game from like a AAA developer or publisher and it doesn't have like a high fidelity graphics, there's a good chance that it's going to end up being there's a good chance that's just going to end up being like a mobile game. So that kind of has me worried a little bit. The scenery looked beautiful. And I'm hoping that it's like a console and PC game. It is coming to consoles. Okay. So yeah. Okay, cool. Then yeah, we'll have to look into that more. It's interesting to say the least. I like the graphics kind of grabbed me there. I'm wondering what the Assassin's Creed Odyssey team is gonna do with that in particular. So that'll be interesting to see. And that's everything. That's pretty much my thoughts on it. So yeah, we'll have to see how some of these games go. We mostly just got a lot of reveal trailers, and I don't know. This has become a trend too. There's not a lot of new stuff that isn't on like mobile there's not a lot of new stuff that isn't just on like mobile platforms. It's all either like it's mostly just like DLC for like for stuff that they already have at this point. It really seems like that they're kind of like creeping up on that games as a service thing, where it's just going to be games as a service. You know what I'm saying? Because you look at like, just like if they keep like piling on content onto games that are already out, they are just going to have games as a service at that point. So that's a little worrying to me. Anywho, I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about with Ubisoft. I think they did a pretty good job. I think Microsoft still did a better job because Microsoft tends to play it pretty safe ever since the whole debacle with the Xbox One, and they've mostly just been sticking to games and like, you know, new games that are coming out. So far in terms of conferences alone, I think Microsoft has done the best. Bethesda's done the worst. Ubisoft, I think, is closer to being one of the better conferences than being towards the worst end there. So we'll have to see how the rest of them go. We still have Square Enix later tonight, and we have Nintendo tomorrow morning. So yeah, I will be streaming Square Enix when that starts later tonight, and I'll be streaming Nintendo tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you all then. Later.